Hello, everybody. My name is Barry Johnson. This is Studio Talk. Thank you for watching. Today, we're going to talk about Namm. And I don't know about you, but for many, many, many years, I was excited about all of the new gear that we would see at Namm. If I couldn't go, I would always check my favorite websites that are always really good about updating all the new and exciting gear that was being released at that point. And, it was kind of like you were flooded with all of this great new gear that got you excited about something you may potentially buy in the future. Of course, the last great Namm, I guess, was probably 2019. That was the last great Namm. I went that year, and I really enjoyed myself, and it was somewhat overwhelming to some degree, as it typically is going to Namm. But there was so much new stuff, and it was just exciting to talk to other people who were passionate about this art of recording. And I also play guitar, and I get passionate about that. So many things to get excited about, so many people that you can hook up with, old new friends, and make new ones. But most importantly, it was all about the gear, all that great and amazing gear. And so in 2019 was, in my opinion, the last real true Namm. Then of course COVID hit, and that changed the world for everybody. And so, I was hoping and expecting, although I'd heard rumors, I didn't expect last year's Namm to be much, and it wasn't, as you all know. But this year I was hoping for a full return. I was hoping that we would get back to seeing all of that new gear and get excited about it. Well, leading up to it, I kept hearing rumors, and certain topics would come up in forums and things like that about how this vendor was not going to go, that vendor was not going to go. And I didn't know if that was accurate information or not. And so, but the reality is that's exactly what happened. This year when Namm opened, typically most of my favorite websites would start posting up all of the new gear. I didn't get to go this year. I'm glad I didn't this year, but they would post all the new gear as they typically do, and you'd look at it and say, are there servers down? Is something going on here? Well, what's this all about? Because there really wasn't much, if anything, to look at. I personally didn't see anything that excited me. I'm not saying it's not there, and there's not things to be excited about. But for me, I didn't see anything that was released like, wow, I've got to have that, or I really want to investigate that and look into it. And I talked to some people who went to Namm, and it was basically, in their opinion, a big flop. Yes, all of the activities that happen around it, the gathering together and hanging out with some new people, making some new friends, that was all there. But as far as the gear, most manufacturers were MIA, and if they were there, they really didn't come to show us anything. And so that is unfortunate. So I think the last great Namm was 2019, and I don't know if we'll ever see one return again. I think businesses have evaluated, is it worth the cost and everything associated with going and spending a week away from the office, away from the factory, wherever that may be. Promoting things that are obviously going to start to wane down and not be as exciting. The good news, the stuff over in Europe still seems to be fairly popular, but Namm, I guess not. And that's really disappointing. The only thing that I saw, that I'm aware of, I should say, that came out that I'm very curious about and very interested in because it looks fantastic on the surface, and that's Icon's new control surfaces. Those look pretty fantastic, and I can't wait to find out more about that, get some more information, find out how reliable they are, all of the features and everything else like that. That is a piece of gear that I am highly interested in. Why, I don't know, because it's new and it's shiny. I mean, I have a pair of SSL UF8s, and I absolutely love those things. I love them. But like anything else, I'm always willing to look at something else, like most of you. So I don't know how you guys feel about it. I think our industry is changing. I'm not so sure I like it, but does it really matter? I guess we're just going to have to get used to it one way or another, because it kind of is what it is, right? So if you went to Namm and you maybe saw some things that you were excited about, do me a favor, leave some comments in the video. Tell me what you think about all of this. Tell me if it's something you got excited about, or if you felt like it was just not a very good showing. Across the board, there wasn't much to talk about, unfortunately. And I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles, okay? So if you like the things I talk about on this channel, do me a favor, like and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. Like I said before, leave some comments down below. Tell me what you think. And until next time, I hope all of you have a great day. Whether we're going to have a great Namm or not again, I don't know. I'm going to hope we do, but I seriously doubt it. Bye-bye.